Have you ever wondered how the Sultan of Oman travels around the world? It's not like anything you've ever seen. His trips are not just private, they're secret, luxurious, and unlike anything a regular person could imagine. Whether it's flying through the sky, riding on land, or cruising over the sea, the Sultan moves in a way that shows both extreme power and total elegance. Let's take a peek into this hidden world. When the Sultan of Oman, Haitham bin Tariq, needs to travel, he doesn't book a regular flight or even a simple private jet. No, his flying machines are more like floating palaces in the air. The most special one is his custom Boeing 747. This isn't just a jet, it's a flying hotel with golden decorations, soft leather seats, and private rooms. There's a big bedroom, a conference room for meetings in the sky, and even a dining area where gourmet meals are served while flying. And he's not alone. The Sultan usually brings an entire team with him. That means top government officials, personal staff, and security experts all travel in comfort. His private Boeing is used for both personal trips and official visits, like when he travels to meet world leaders. And every time he lands somewhere, it becomes a grand event, with full protocol and sometimes even music performances. But that's just one plane. He also owns a Boeing 747 SP-27, which is slightly smaller but still very luxurious. Then there are the Airbus A320s and A319s, and even Gulfstream 550s. These planes are smaller than the Boeing jets but are ultra-modern, quiet, and super fast. They come with fancy woodwork, soft lighting, and screens everywhere. Imagine flying while lying in a bed, watching your favorite movie, and eating fresh seafood, all thousands of feet in the air. He even owns helicopters like the Super Puma, used for quick trips around Oman or when he needs to avoid traffic. Sometimes these helicopters are also used for security missions, helping his team watch over areas from above. The Sultan's team thinks of everything, but when he lands, the luxury doesn't end. He doesn't step into a regular car. His royal convoy is something out of a Hollywood film. There are armored cars, police escorts, and SUVs filled with bodyguards. His main vehicle is the Mercedes-Maybach S600, a bulletproof car that moves like silk on the road. Inside, it's completely silent, with massage seats, custom lighting, and thick glass that blocks out all noise. He also owns a Rolls-Royce Silver Shadow, which he uses for special ceremonies. This car is a true classic. It's shiny, big, and carries the aura of royalty wherever it goes. Then there are Range Rovers and limousines too. All his vehicles are protected, and whenever he travels by road, his team makes sure everything is planned. Roads are cleared, police ride ahead and behind, and emergency vehicles follow the motorcade just in case. Now let's talk about the speed. Even though the Sultan usually likes calm, elegant travel, he also enjoys power and speed. That's why he owns a Bugatti Chiron, one of the fastest cars in the world. This car can reach over 250 miles per hour and costs almost $3 million. It's rare, shiny, and screams power, but when he's going off-road, the Sultan prefers the Bentley Bentayga, a luxury SUV that handles sand dunes just as easily as city streets. But believe it or not, air and land aren't even the most glamorous parts of his travel. That title belongs to the sea. Because when the Sultan of Oman wants true peace and privacy, he heads to his super yacht. And what a yacht it is! His most famous ship is the Al Said, one of the largest private yachts in the world. It's about 500 feet long and cost around $600 million to build. And it's not just for sailing, it's like a floating 5-star hotel. Inside, you'll find swimming pools, spas, lounges, and even a concert hall that can hold a 50-person orchestra. Yes, you read that right. He can enjoy live music in the middle of the sea. The yacht has 6 decks, over 25 guest rooms, and a massive suite just for the Sultan. This private area includes a bar, office, hot tub, and gold touches everywhere. There's also a movie theater, and even medical and dental clinics. In case of emergencies, everything is ready. But it doesn't stop there. The Sultan also owns another yacht called Fulk al-Salama, which means ship of peace. This one is even longer and is sometimes called the Royal Support Vessel. It has a helipad, a beach club, a beauty salon, and more conference areas. When both yachts sail together, it looks like a floating royal court. Now, how does all of this stay so private? That's the magic behind the Sultan's travels. Everything is planned in silence. Security teams go ahead of him weeks before he arrives anywhere. They check hotels, airports, even traffic patterns. Nobody knows his full schedule, not the media, not the public. He could be flying above a city, sailing near an island, or driving through the desert, and you wouldn't even know. It's designed that way to keep him safe and comfortable. Even during international trips, the Sultan keeps things low-key. But when he arrives, it's all royal treatment. Red carpets, traditional welcomes, and of course, gifts. The Sultan is known for his generosity. He brings rare Omani frankincense, traditional daggers, and sometimes even gold items or antique treasures that showcase his country's rich heritage. Even his clothes reflect this balance between tradition and modernity. The Sultan often wears the dish dasha, Oman's traditional robe, along with the khanjar, a ceremonial dagger. But he also appears in sleek suits with elegant details when visiting other countries. His look always reflects his respect for both his roots and his role on the global stage. So, how does the Sultan of Oman secretly travel? By flying in gold-trimmed jets that look like royal palaces, by riding in bulletproof cars through secured convoys, by cruising the world's oceans on yachts that look like they belong in fairy tales, and by doing it all so quietly and carefully that very few ever get to witness it. The way the Sultan of Oman travels isn't just about luxury, it's a symbol of power, culture, and precision. Every flight, every drive, every sail is planned to perfection. Whether it's his golden jet gliding through the clouds, his armored Maybach cruising silently down the streets, or his majestic yacht cutting through the Arabian Sea, the Sultan moves with a quiet elegance that few can match. And what makes it all more fascinating is the secrecy. Most people never see it. There are no paparazzi shots, no leaked locations, no noisy headlines. His world is protected, private, and almost mythical. In a time where everyone shares everything online, the Sultan's ability to live and travel in such a hidden and guarded way makes his lifestyle even more captivating. It's not just about showing off wealth. It's about representing a nation with pride, protecting traditions, and creating a standard of excellence that speaks for Oman's heritage. From the fine details in his clothing to the handcrafted features in his vehicles, everything reflects the heart of a leader who knows the value of both old customs and modern sophistication. Now that you've seen how the Sultan of Oman secretly travels, what impressed you the most? Was it the flying palace, the floating mansion on the sea, or the bulletproof cars with velvet interiors? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I love hearing which part amazed you the most.